Peace, hello, my name is Magenta. I'm so excited to be guiding you today through about a 20-25 minute yoga flow. It's going to be a full body yoga flow, and we're going to be starting in a standing position, so I will meet you there standing towards the top of your mat. So we are starting in a standing position today. Up to you if you want to be facing alongside of your mat or at the top of your mat. Whatever feels best for you, but we will end up here at the top of our mat later on. So, starting out by maybe just bringing a hand to the belly and bringing the other hand to the chest. Maybe bringing the eyes to close. And starting to notice the breath. Starting to notice the inhale, and notice the exhale, welcoming any sounds and sensations that come with the breath. Continuing to breathe here, nice big inhale, filling the belly, filling the lungs, filling the chest. And exhale, release, letting go. A couple more breaths like that, breathing in nice and deep. Breathing out with a sigh. Another inhale. And another exhale. With each breath, just arriving here in this present moment. Nothing else to do now, nowhere else to be. We are giving ourselves permission to be here with the breath, with the body, and with the spirit right now. Taking about 3 more breaths in your own timing, welcoming the inhale, welcoming the exhale, beautiful. Keeping the eyes closed if that feels good for you. We're going to start to nod the head, so starting by bringing the chin in towards the chest. And then as you inhale, lift the chin all the way up towards the ceiling. Just finding some fluid motion here before or while we're in this nodding posture. Thinking about our sacred yes. What are we saying yes to at this time? What feels like a full body yes at this time? And just noticing how that feels in the neck, noticing how that feels in the shoulders. 3 more rounds. Inhaling as we lift the chin up. Exhaling as we bring the chin down. Coming back to center. And this time we're going to be turning our head from left to right. So starting with the right side, turning our head all the way to the right. And just hold there for a moment. Take an inhale. Beautiful. Take an exhale. Another breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, send the chin down towards the chest once again. Still bringing our head over towards the right side. You may feel this in the shoulder or in kind of like behind where the shoulder and neck meet. That's what we're targeting. Another deep breath in. Another deep breath out. Beautiful. Come back to neutral. Go ahead and turn your head to the opposite side. So turning our chin over towards our right shoulder now. Turning towards our left shoulder. Nice big breath in. Nice big breath out. Beautiful. Another inhale. And this time as you exhale, go ahead and send the chin down towards the chest once again. Stretching out the opposite side of the neck and shoulder. Beautiful. One more breath here. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Beautiful. Coming back to neutral. And then we'll start to take a couple of rounds, just shaking our head as if we're saying no. So moving from side to side. And thinking about maybe our sacred no. So our yes is just as sacred as our no. When something feels like a full body yes, that is beautiful guidance from our intuition and from our bodies. And when something feels like a sacred no, that's also beautiful guidance and intuition that we can listen to. I know for many people, including myself, it's really hard to listen to the sacred no, especially when you want to say yes because of this, because of that, because of X, because of Y. But when you know in your body that something's not quite right, this doesn't feel like a full body yes, that's when we need to exercise our strength and exercise our knowing and say no. So taking about maybe 2 more rounds, just noticing how it feels to shake the head no. Beautiful. And coming back to center from here, maybe dropping the arms down. From here, taking a couple shoulder rolls, sending the shoulders up towards the air with an inhale and dropping them back down towards the exhale. Or with your exhale, I should say. So inhale, lift up. Exhale, send the shoulders back and down. 3 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, send the shoulders back. Same thing, opposite direction. This time we're bringing the shoulders forward. So this time as we inhale, the shoulders come up and forward. As we exhale, they come down towards the front of the body. Taking about 4 more rounds. Really trying to wake up the upper body here. Being with the breath, being with the body. Beautiful. Take your last round. Start to come back to stillness from here. If it feels good, you can shake out the body, maybe shaking out the arms and legs. Or any other intuitive movement that feels good for you now. Beautiful. From here, we're going to step towards the top of the mat. We're going to lift the arms with our inhale, reaching up towards the sky. Maybe you find a slight back bend here. And as you exhale, we're going to fold halfway. This is not a full forward fold. We're folding about halfway here. We're allowing our arms to drop, and then as we inhale, we come back up. Look up towards the sky. Same thing again. Pull the hands down, pull the body down about halfway. Beautiful. Lifts back up with the arms and the torso once again. Couple more rounds. Exhale as we come down. Inhale as we lift up. And it may feel good to just kind of let your hands kind of float like a bird. Always makes me feel like a bird flowing my wings. Inhaling as we reach up. Exhale as we sweep the arms down. 2 more rounds. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release halfway. Last one. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Reach back up with your inhale. And this time, preparing for a full forward fold, arms can come up towards the sky, lifting the chin, lifting the chest. If there's a back bend in your practice, you might go ahead and bend the torso back ever so slightly. And then when you exhale, go ahead and release the torso all the way down, coming into forward fold. Arms can reach down towards the floor. If they don't reach the floor, that's totally fine. They could also reach the shins or the ankles, whatever feels best for you. And we're just trying to see if we can let the torso and head hang heavy here. So this posture isn't so much about holding anything up as it is about letting things be released, particularly the upper body, letting the upper body be released. And if this doesn't feel good for you, try bending into the knees a little bit. That might give you a little extra support. Beautiful. From here, we're going to lift up halfway, so finding that halfway point again, finding a flat back, gazing forward. This is our inhale. As you exhale, drop back down into your forward fold. Beautiful. From here, we're going to heel tilt our feet outwards so that they are kind of along the edges of the mat. And then from here, starting with your right hand, we're going to center the right hand. We're going to go ahead and twist towards the left side, lift the left arm up. Breathe into the heart space. Another big breath in. Another big breath out. Last breath here, breathe in. As you exhale, send the left hand down. Same thing, opposite side. So we're centering the left hand. We're opening up towards the right side, lifting the right arm, twisting to the right. Big breath in here. Big breath out. Beautiful. Big breath in again. And big breath out. Go ahead and bring that down. Wonderful. From here, we're going to plant the hands. We're going to step back, finding our way into downward dog. And once you arrive here, you can start to just pedal out the feet. Notice how that feels in the body, in the lower back, and in the hips. Nice big breath in here. Beautiful. Nice big breath out. Keep breathing. Beautiful. From here, we're going to shift our weight forward so that the shoulders are stacked above the wrists. And then we're going to bring our knees down. Beautiful. Coming into child's pose from here. So we're going to allow the knees to come wide, bring the big toes to touch, and sink the hips back, bringing the forehead all the way down. Rest and relax here in child's pose. Allowing yourself to breathe here. Coming back to the sensation of that inhale and the sensation of the exhale. Don't be afraid to make sound with the breath. Maybe taking a nice big inhale now. And letting the breath out with a heavy sigh. When we do that, we allow tension to leave the body through the breath. So with every exhale, you can imagine that tension is released through the exhale, through the breath. Taking about 3 more breaths here. Last one. Beautiful. From here, moving nice and slow, we're going to come into tabletop. Coming into all fours, onto the hands and knees. And then we're going to move through our cat and cow. So starting with cow pose, the belly's going to come down towards the earth. And we're going to lift the chin and chest, seeing if we can find a U shape here in the torso. This is our inhale, so we'll breathe in here. Then as we exhale, we're doming the spine, we're bringing the chin in towards the chest, and we're kind of pushing the ground away from us. This is our cat pose, our exhale. Nice big inhale brings us back to cow, belly comes down, chin lifts. And our exhale brings us into cat. Start to find a couple of these flows. Flowing between cat and cow. Noticing how this feels in the body. Where do you feel this the most? Do you feel it in your shoulders? Do you feel it in your back? Maybe you feel it in your hips. Maybe there's somewhere else that this shows up for you. Taking about 2 more rounds. Nice big breath in. Nice big breath out. Beautiful. Coming back to a still tabletop from here. We're going to take another twisted shape. So I'm going to center my right hand now, preparing for thread the needle. And we're going to start by opening up towards the left side, just like we did when we were standing. So inhale, open up, twist towards the left side with the torso. As you exhale, you're going to send the left hand underneath the right shoulder, gently bringing the left shoulder and head down to the mat. Finding a twisted shape here. And just finding your breath here. I'm going to show that one more time this way so you can see a little better. In case you missed it, we're centering the right hand. We're lifting up with the left hand, big breath in. And as we exhale, we're sweeping that left hand through, coming in to thread the needle. Beautiful. 3 more breaths here. And then when you're ready, gently using your right hand to help yourself back up, opening up once again. Big breath in. As you exhale, bring both hands down to the mat. Beautiful. Same thing, other side. So now we're going to center our left hand. We're going to reach up, twisting towards the right side. Nice big breath in here. As you exhale, sweeping the right hand underneath the left shoulder. Right shoulder comes down towards the earth, and your head can rest along the earth as well. Feel free to make any adjustments that you need to, but be very slow and gentle with yourself as this is a deep stretch. Welcoming the breath. Yoga is all about coming back to the breath. Beautiful. 2 more breaths here. And then when you're ready, slowly finding our way back up. Reaching up with the right arm once again. Big inhale. And as you exhale, bring the right hand down. Coming back into tabletop. Alright, so from here, we're going to sweep the knees from under us, coming into a seated position. Starting to kind of wind down our practice from here. So the legs are crossed. And from here, we're gonna inhale the arms above head. And as you exhale, just folding forward. Once again, finding that breath. You're doing a great job. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Now staying in this posture, so staying folded here, we're going to walk our fingertips all the way over towards the left side, noticing how that feels in the side body and in the right hip. And just go as far as feels comfortable for you. It's not really about how deep you can stretch, it's just about how present we can become with the breath. Present with our inhale present with our exhale. Beautiful. Taking the same stretch on the opposite side, we'll walk our fingertips all the way over to the right side. Still staying kind of towards the ground. Again, finding presence in our inhale. Finding presence in our exhale. One last breath here. Beautiful. And we'll walk ourselves back up to the middle, and then we'll start to roll the body all the way back up to seated from here. Beautiful. Finding your way into a seat, bringing the eyes to close. And I welcome you to take any final stretches that it feels like you may need. Maybe that's rolling out the wrist. Maybe it feels good to take a couple of neck circles. Just kind of checking in with yourself, asking the body, is there anything else that you need right now? If you'd like to take Shavasana laying down, please feel free to do so. Or you can stay seated. Bring the eyes to close wherever you are. Coming back to stillness. Coming back to the breath. Coming back to this present moment. Nice and gentle with yourself. You might start to bring some small movements back into the body. And if it feels like it's a little too soon for movement, please feel free to continue resting here in Shavasana. You can always pause the video and rest a little longer. If you're ready to move forward, you might wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, gently starting to blink the eyes open. The hands can come to the heart space, and we bow to each other. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you so deeply for practicing. When we practice yoga, it creates a ripple effect. When we practice mindfulness at all, it creates a ripple effect because we are able to show up in a more present and grounded way and a less reactive way. So by practicing today, you're really creating this ripple of peace and this ripple of presence. So thank yourself for practicing today. Once again, my name is Magenta. You can find other yoga, guided meditation, and other art videos on my YouTube channel. You can also connect with me on Instagram. I'll have everything in the description box. And until we practice again, Ashe. Thank you.